Now continue on with today's Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series post-race media availability for the Firekeepers Casino 400 here at Michigan, and we're joined by our third-place finisher, Joey Logano, driver of the number 22 Shell Pennzoil Ford for Team Penske. And Joey, man, you were like 19th with 50 to go, and you battled up for a third-place finish. Please walk us through the end of the race from your perspective and how you really, came away with a good finish.
Yeah. Feels great. You have no idea how good this feels. It feels like a win just to stop the bleeding. It's no secret, last month and a half has been a struggle for us with just a lot of things going wrong during the races. This was an uneventful race for us, and Todd was able to make some good calls there. A lot of times Todd makes calls and it confuses me, and I go, why'd you do that? But I never actually say it. I just keep my mouth shut because I know it works out at the end, and it did again. It was able to put me in position to drive the heck out of the thing, and finally got a restart on the outside. I actually got 3 in a row finally at the end, and every other restart was on the bottom, and I was just getting eaten up. So to have a good restarts, pass, whole bunch of cars and get a restart, and pass a couple more, get a restart, is a good thing for us, and eventually put ourselves in position to almost win the race. I thought when we were fourth there we might win this thing, and had a good start, was able to get momentum on Larson, and actually got to his back bumper, and just couldn't stay attached for some reason. Whatever it is, we got to figure that out. But I couldn't stay attached in the bottom lane. Was 3 cars pretty close, and they just pushed ahead. And then I kind of put us back to third coming off the corner when Denny slid up a little bit. So just, overall, like I said, proud of everybody. This is what the 22 team knows how to do. This is what we've done hundreds of times. Just, it's nice to be able to just put together something and out-finish our car.
Okay, we'll open the floor for questions. If you have a question for Joey, please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless microphone to you. I see Bob's getting ready. Let's go ahead and get Bob, and then we'll go to Rob.
Bob Hockers, ESPN. I have 2 questions. Usually you're very usually you say sucked after a second or third place finish. So just how rare is this that you're happy in this position?
How rare is it I'm happy? What, am I miserable all the time? Jeez, Bob. I think I'm typically a happy person. I just don't like getting beat. that's all. But
do you feel like you didn't get beat today? You guys made the most of what you had.
We made the most possible out of our car. The only way we were going to do better is something crazy happen in front of me and sneak by to get the lead. That was the only way I was going to do it. We had a 10th place car, and we finished third with it. I'm proud of that. We had a rough month and a half. We stopped the bleeding today. I'm proud of that as well. So, you're right. It's not a win. But all things considered, over the last few months or a month or so, it feels really nice just to stop the bleeding.
And with fresher tires there at the end, did you think you had a pretty decent shot on that restart with 5 to go?
Yeah, when I was sitting there 20th, no, I didn't think I had a shot at all, obviously. But had after a couple good restarts and then restarting fourth, I was like, yeah, I got a really good shot at winning this thing if I can get a good start. And like I said, I was able to get a good start, but I just couldn't stay attached and push Kyle out there, and we ended up just losing too much. Just track position, basically. I fell back to 5th or so, and was able to get enough momentum to get back to 3rd. But overall, just didn't stay attached as good as I needed to.
Let's go to Rob.
Rob T. Youngson of the podiumfinish.net. Joey, you said it really feels good to get a podium finish at last after a rough month. So how did you guys keep your morales up after just kind of running into various kinds of bad luck out of your circumstances? And secondly, knowing that you are able to stop the bleeding, did you figure you had to change some of the routines or just kind of stick to the game plan that's been working for the past 4 years that you've been with the Penske team?
Yeah, we haven't changed anything, and it's easy to say, man, you got to change something, right? But the fact of the matter is, this is a winning race team. What is there to change? We just had some bad luck, and we got to figure out the package a little better, and we still got work to do. But we did make our car better throughout the race. The last run, before we put tires on, the last one, we were actually pretty good. We were able to race with the 4 and our teammate, Brad. And so we just didn't have track position then, but we made our car better. So that made me feel good that we were competitive at least. We just had to get up there. And then with the strategy and the restarts, we were able to get there. So, you know, yeah, we still got work to do. Are we where we need to be? Absolutely not. We had tires and all that, and I still couldn't keep up the last run. So we still got work to do to catch those guys, but we made a solid step the last couple of weeks.
Go here to the middle to Chase.
Chase Wellen, FoxSports.com. Joey, speaking of that, you said on Friday you had about 15 areas you guys were really looking at. It was like a process of elimination. Do you feel like you really narrowed that list down now with this good finish?
Yeah, I think so. You know, there's always problems that you're going to identify, and as you should, like as any competitor or any person, you should identify your weaknesses. And you know, I think we're always going to do that. But I think we're slowly but surely fixing things and understanding our car better and understanding what I need to do to go fast and what to ask for out of my car and you know, all that stuff. So we're slowly making progress, and you know, these next couple weeks, obviously you got Sonoma and Daytona. That kind of is not the typical racing that we always do, so it's going to change that up a little bit. So we got a couple weeks to kind of you know, digest what just happened here and try to build something better for when we come back to a, you know, 1.5 mile type racetrack.
We're going to go upstairs to the press box for a question, and we'll come back down here to this gentleman on the left.
Chris Knight, CatchFence.com. Joey, do you feel like that you guys are out of the funk heading into Sonoma and Daytona, which are two unpredictable racetracks?
Yeah, where is he? I don't see him.
He's upstairs.
Oh, you're upstairs.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that part. I'm looking all over for you down here, man. Yeah, I mean, are we out of the funk? Yeah, I think so. I like to think that at least. Like I said, we still got to make our cars faster. But heading into Sonoma, Daytona, like I said, are just two different racetracks. Both of them we've been successful at. Haven't won at Sonoma, but we came close to it last year. And Daytona, we've proven to be you know, good speedway racers. So yeah, we're just gonna you know, keep going and start gaining some points back that we've lost.
And after the 5-race, you know, snafu, were you surprised at the speed that you guys had when you unloaded on Friday during practice, or did you feel like that this was a place that you guys could get back on track?
I'm not surprised, just relieved. That's the biggest thing is you know, we had decent speed last week too. You know, we were running 5th when we had a flat tire. We don't have the speed to recover as well as we need to, and we can't race in traffic as well as we need to. That's our biggest weakness right now. So we got to just be able to work on that stuff a little bit, and we've made progress. We're getting better, but we still got a ways to go.
Okay, we're going to come back downstairs. We'll go here.
Joey, Zach Heiser, Hillsdale TV. Is there anything you learned there in the final stages of this race that you think you can bring to the August race? You said that you were running mid-pack most of the day to maybe gain some stage points when you come back here in August.
Yeah, we scored a couple stage points today. Not many. We didn't do very good in that department, but we scored a finish, which was good. And you know, there was some things. Yeah, we learned a lot of things about our setup. You know, we made some changes in this race. That was the wrong way, and then we went back and went the other way with it, and that's when we picked up speed. So there was some for sure items that we identified that were better. So if we can start the race like that, I think we'd be a lot more competitive.
Any additional questions downstairs for Joey Logano? We'll go here to Steve.
Steve Schweitzer, the Lasco Press. Joey, the tire dragging that they did here earlier, do you think that was a plus for the track? Did it make a big difference? Not much difference? What was your opinion?
I don't know where they tire dragged. I think they did it in the groove. So, no. They did it in the wrong spot, in my opinion.
Additional questions? Well, Joey, congratulations on the 3rd place finish. Good luck next week in Sonoma.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.